My name is Gigi Ramos. I'm the founder of Volunteers Serving the Need, and today is an especially fun day. Today is Thursday. Between 10 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, we'll be serving our veterans and their surviving spouses with groceries. Yesterday, Wednesday, we were very blessed that we were able to get out of here at 8 o'clock at night. That's the earliest we've ever gotten out on a Wednesday. We got all of our bags packed, we've got our produce and our bread ready to go, and our freezers are full. Today, our families will be receiving 2 bags of groceries. In addition to that, they'll be getting their meat products, their vegetables, and their fruit, breads, and also their vegetables, fresh vegetables, and they will be receiving their non-food items. So come on in and watch what we're going to do, and we're going to start serving and setting up right now.
My name is Ruben Trevino. I'm a worker here at the VSTN. It's Volunteers Serving the Need. I work here since pretty much, so it's going to be like 3 years already. I got here because I needed some help. I have a daughter, 10-year-old daughter. I went to the food stamp office. They gave me some help. They sent me to Workforce Solutions. In turn, Workforce Solutions sent me to where I am right now, which is VSTN. I came and did volunteer hours. That's what the Workforce sent me here for. It's been hard. It's been very hard since I am a little bit sick. I've got some problems with my leg, my shoulder. I've got COPD, so it makes it pretty hard to breathe. But I tough it out. It's rough. Working conditions are tough here. We don't have air conditioning. We don't have space. There's a space issue. There's all kinds of problems here with the space and working in these, with no air conditioning and no heating. We don't have heating when it's cold, and we just tough it out. That's it.
How has the experience been for you, Mr. Trevino, in terms of receiving and greeting the homeless veterans that come in? In other words, explain what today will be like in your experience.
Okay, today is serving day. We serve Thursdays and Fridays of every week. We have about 550 families that we serve. Today is going to be kind of slow because it's the last week, but pretty much the rest of the month is pretty hectic. We get about anywhere from 100 to 75 people at any given week. We start off the morning, checking everything, all the groceries, freezers, wherever our vets are going to sit, their spouses. We have to set up some chairs, make it kind of nice because it's really hot. We set them out in the yard where, thank God, we have a porch now. We have some shade. Mm-hmm. So now it's going to be pretty nice for them. We try and get some ventilation going so they could be comfortable. so they could wait for us, because we open at 8, but we start like at 10, because we don't have that many volunteers. In the morning we get like 2-3 volunteers, but they come till about 10. So we start off at 10, and we mostly, the other volunteers take care of the sign-in sheets and all that stuff. I take care of the grocery side. I prepare the orders, greet the people, give them numbers, so everything would be in order. And that's pretty much what the day's going to be like.
What is the response like when you see a homeless veteran come in and they're, greeted with food? What is their feedback, the reaction, their face, the expression?
Well, most of them are pretty nice, and they do understand that it is help. 2 bags of groceries each month, for them is a lot of help. I mean, for anyone is a lot of help.
Sure.
Because they're, all of them are either homeless, some are homeless, some have mental illness, some have cancer. A lot of our veterans are sick. That's why Gigi started off VSTN, because there's a lot of our vets that are suffering.
And when you say a month, how long do they receive aid as far as food?
They have to make an application.
Okay.
And it's a yearly application.
Okay.
And they get, if they pass the application, they get food for the whole year.
Wow, so food for a whole year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And once that year expires, do they have to apply again?
They have to reapply and make a new application, see if they still apply, if they still pass the application, and they'll just get the rest of the year.
At the moment, they're just receiving food, correct?
Yes, for now they're receiving food. Sometimes we get toiletries, stuff like that, tissues, hand soap, some stuff like that. And, whenever we get some, we give them to them.
What are some recommendations that you would make from the time that you've worked here in terms to make this a better facility? I mean, I know there's more work that needs to be done, but what are the key points that you would bring up, or that you could bring up from your point?
Key points would be like if someone can help with bills, so we could turn on the AC, because nobody wants to work in
an environment
the
like
heat.
this. Yeah.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you from experience, it's very hard. I've lost here like 50 pounds or more just working here.
Wow.
So it's pretty tough. So if we could get some help with that, and maybe someone that could help with some monies to hire someone, at least 1 or 2 people that could be our regulars. Okay. That would be pretty nice.
What about living conditions? Where are these veterans living or staying?
Well, some of them live alone.
Okay.
Some, like I told you, some of them live in their cars.
So maybe that could be another thing.
Yeah, that could be another.
That VSTN, could could expand and extend.
Sure.
More funding for that.
Yeah, that would definitely be nice.
Good. And volunteer work.
Yes, a lot of volunteer work. Anybody who wants to volunteer here, they can come at any time. We're open from Monday through Friday, from 8 to 6.
All right, Mr. Trevino, are there any last words you want to say before we take off and see what today brings?
I just want to thank everybody that's been helping, all our volunteers, everyone that comes and donates their stuff, just everyone, and keep helping out, because we really need the help.
Thank you, Mr. Trevino.
Thank you.
It's not about left versus right, or Democrats versus Republicans. It's called humanism. The ability to give and love, but most importantly, to feel compassionate towards one another.